Hi, I'm Todd Winty, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 533 of the Daily 180, and I'm going to try something new. I've been reading a book called Tribe of Mentors by Tim Ferriss, and in that book, there has been some absolutely magnificent information. By the way, that book was given to me as a gift from my daughter. Thank you so much for the birthday gift. I am still trying to fight my way through this book. It's huge. I'll bring it on one of the other videos in the near future, and I'll show you what I'm doing. But I'm finding so much good information in that I've decided that I'm going to take some of those ideas and I'm going to share what I'm thinking about with them. I've highlighted some stuff, and I think it's only fair that maybe I share some of that with you and hope that it can help you learn to make some progress in the same way that it's helping me. So, some quotes that I run into along the line. I'm not necessarily going to tell you who they're from. I just want you to know that that's where they originally come from. Tribe of Mentors by Tim Ferriss, and that I'm trying to work with them. And one of them, the quote that I want to focus on first. By the way, this is episode 533 of the Daily 180. Who really cares, right? Let's just get to the meat of the stuff. Um, the person said, I need to take care of myself. And at the top of that list is sleep. I don't know about you, but I have violated that quote so many times in my life. It's not even funny. In fact, there have been so many times in my life that I have been moving from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing in a stupor, almost awake and asleep at the same time, that people have actually looked at me and said, "Dude, what is wrong with you? You are not yourself today. What is going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just so busy. I'm so tired." If you most high performing people, right? Most people who see themselves or fancy themselves as high performing have had periods of time where they've had to dig into the sleep deficit. I do all the time, and this is something that I used to be able to do differently when I was younger. I could go much longer without needing some sleep. I used to pride myself on it. Why? Our bodies need sleep. Everything that I've been reading lately about physical performance, about mental performance, indicates that sleep is where the performance gains really take place. So why would we rob ourselves of the opportunity to make the biggest gains? The biggest progress that we can possibly make is sleep. Now, I'm not advocating a particular amount of hours, and neither was the person that was writing this, that actually wrote this quote. But I am suggesting that you probably know how much sleep you need. You know how many hours is going to be before you are at your best. And there'll be some days that you're going to need more and some days that you're going to need less. Rather than letting a clock tell you how much time you really should spend sleeping, let the clock, the internal clock that says, no, 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 we need a little more, or you know what? No, let's get going. But through it all, do not skimp on the amount of rest, on the amount of sleep that you give yourself, because that's where the progress is really going to start to take place. I know that's the way it's been for my life. Hopefully, it'll be that way for yours. Hey, share this with everybody that you possibly can. Hit the button to subscribe, hit the bell to be reminded when we're going to be going live and when we're going to be putting these out. Because I'll tell you what, this is going to be a new day for the Daily 180, and we're going to be sharing a lot of this information as we go forward, helping you find things that you can leverage into your own life to make that kind of practice. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.